Nationals with Kevin Rai. He has a medal around his neck. Men's physique tall. I'm gonna just take a stab out there.
Yeah, that was a stacked class, and those guys were huge. And I knew that I wasn't going to be the biggest guy going in, and I didn't have a problem with that. So for the last 4 weeks after my last show, which qualified me for this, I made sure I was like, hey, I'm going to be the best conditioned guy there. I'm going to make sure my posing's on point. And,
right on. Yeah, conditioning looks good.
And, hopefully I did a good job. Well, third place showed it. And, it was enough to get me there. And, I'll be back next year.
Cool.
And, and we'll see what package I can bring then.
Cool. Yeah, a year to grow, a year to build. When's the first show out there in British Columbia for you?
The one that I just did?
No, when's going to be your first opportunity next? Would we go back to provincials?
No, I placed top 3 here, right? So I believe I'm qualified right away for next year.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So, my coach and I, we're going to prepare for that.
Yeah.
And I go from there. And the coaching team that I have, they're incredible, and they got me ready for this, and I appreciate them a lot.
Cool. Do you want to give them a shout out?
Yeah, I do. Body by Brandt in Port Moody. Dean Brandt and Lee Brandt. They know their stuff.
Right on. Lee Brandt's a name that's been around the industry.
Yeah, she's. I don't need to explain it. You can look up on Instagram.
Yep.
And, it'll all be there.
That's like just showing by your track record, right? I'm Lee Brandt. I create champions.
Yeah, not much of an introduction she needs, right? So I mean, she's got that there, and good for her. And I look up to her in a lot of ways in that way. And hopefully one day when I get to that point, it'll be similar in that sense for me as well.
That's cool. Tell me a little bit about how you found competing. What was your life like before you started to compete, and what brought you into this sport?
I've always been big on health and fitness. I'm a big fan of health and fitness. I love health and fitness. I go to the gym probably 5 days a week, and I've been smashing iron since I was probably 16, like on a routine basis.
Right on. Okay.
And earlier this year, I just needed something to get into, and a few friends of mine were recommending competing, and it's always been on my bucket list to compete. I just love that vibe, but I never felt like, you never really feel good enough, or you never feel big enough, or you never feel shredded enough. You don't know if you're really going to get there. And a friend of mine recommended, Dean Brandt, so I went to go see him, and I liked what he did, and we got started in, I would want to say April, May.
Yeah.
Prepared for the Vancouver Pro Show. I placed second in that, and that qualified me for this.
Yeah.
And it's just been, I just love it. I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't love it, and I find that it's just, I love the competition. I love meeting new people. You meet people of all different kinds of experience.
Yeah.
And this is legitimate, and I don't think there's anything tougher than this that I've ever done, at least. This will take everything out of you. I'm talking about mentally, physically, you name it.
Yeah.
And you got to put it out there. And if you don't, well, you're not going to do very well.
Yeah.
What you put in, you get out, and that's what I love about it. And I'm enjoying every moment of it.
Right on.
Yeah.
And you want your pro card now? Are you hungry? Hungry for a pro card?
You know what? That'd be nice. I didn't think about that about a month ago. It just recently got on my radar. As I was preparing for this. Obviously that's the next step for me potentially.
Yeah.
And I'll be back here next year.
Cool.
And we'll see what happens.
Cool.
Yeah.
You'll change the color of that medal is what's going to happen. Potentially,
then hey, if I become an IFBB pro, hey, that's a game changer right there.
Yes.
And I'm a natural competitor.
Yeah. This is Natural National, so I hope you are,
exactly,
because otherwise they're going to take you into a little room and kick you out.
Yeah. No, I'm a natural competitor, and I believe in doing this naturally. I believe in a healthy lifestyle, and that's just my take on it, and that's what I do for me.
Right on. Who's one person you look to for inspiration when things are getting really tough for you?
I wouldn't say there's one exact person. I definitely have a very, very tight-knit support group that's always there for me anytime I need it. My mother is probably my biggest my biggest inspiration, because she's the type of person where she will flat out come up to me and say, hey, you know what, you look tired, you look like you have a lot of things on your plate, let me help you. What do you want to eat? Do you want to help make, sweet potato or fish or whatever it is? And you know what, I owe this medal to her. This medal is a dedication to her, because
Sweet.
she's the one that was always there when I needed her, and she was always there whenever she'd bring pizza back for the other people in the household. She'd try to hide it and say, hey Kevin, your meal's over there in the other kitchen over there. We're just gonna be over here. We're just gonna hang out. She wouldn't even tell me that they're eating pizza or McDonald's or whatever it was.
Triple cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But tonight I'll be looking forward to my cheat meal, I can tell you that.
Right on. Excellent. What do you got planned?
Hey, well, after these many months of dieting
Yep.
and limited cheat meals, probably going to hit up some pizza.
Yep.
And we're going to go out downtown in Toronto and see what you guys have to offer over here.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, have fun.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best. I can't wait to see you again next year.
I appreciate that. Thank you for this interview, and it's overwhelming to be here, and it was great meeting you.
Excellent. Thank you for coming by.
Anytime.
All right, Kevin. Kevin Rai, everybody.